Hello and welcome. I am Conan Librarian with Conan's EDC, Easy Dad Carry, and today I am doing a mystery box challenge. I put out a poll a little bit ago asking what you'd like to see on the challenge, and a really interesting suggestion was asking the wife to create an EDC for me. Well, as she said, she already knows what I EDC because I use it for myself, for her, the family, for the kids. So instead, I asked her to go on Amazon, find some cheap stuff under 15 bucks to build an EDC, things I haven't seen, things I don't own, and to surprise me. So some packages came in today, took off the labels for privacy, but I am excited to get into this and see what she found. So let's take a look. Alright, we're going to start with a box first, because who doesn't like boxes? This is the Gerber Quattro, or Quad, by the way. Fantastic knife. I haven't carried it in a long time. It was one of my first EDCs, and I recently started carrying it again. It's a really nice knife. Bamboo handle. That's not what this video is about, but I'm a big fan of that. So let's see what we've got here. Well, I don't think these are EDC. I think this has to do with the electronics that we are getting for each other and the kiddos for Christmas. So this is not EDC. I think that just happened to work with it. Okay. Oh, here we go. Is Pandy. Ice Pandy? What is this? I like the box. This lion or tiger on it. The back, multi-tool knife pocket stand Father's Day gift. Alright, cool. I kind of like this box. It's pretty neat. Oh, well, look at this. Some classics here. I think anyone who's been online and looked for EDC is fairly familiar with the kind of generic Father's Day, birthday, Christmas gift package, but it's actually kind of cool. So we're going to start with the knife. Little pocket clip there, or belt clip. That's not too terrible. The blade itself, alright. So I don't think that's too bad. It actually locks. That feels okay. I don't know how good the blade is out of the box. Well, yeah, it'll need sharpened. But you know what? It's a blade. It's only a couple inches long, so honestly, it's not too intimidating. If I was going to clip this to, say, a belt or throw it into a bag, pretty decent spring lock on it. All right, a little generic, but still kind of cool. The other side has this. Oh, look at that! That's neat. Bottle opener, wire stripper, little mini saw. Little flat driver and a hook on that, and again, pretty decent catch on that. So honestly, that's not a bad little mini tool. Ooh, not a big fan of that. If you notice, when I move this, the blade pops up a little bit. So this would be a handle with care. This would be a this might be around the house junk drawer one, or at least maybe I'd tighten the screws in here, just some Torx bits. But, I mean, it's kind of neat. It's a decent blade. Well, it's a blade on one side and this kind of toolbar on this side. I'd be half tempted, as big as this is, to maybe take this off and secure it into some other tool. Maybe some sort of, like, keyring device, something like that. But that's kind of cool still, just the same. I will have to find out how much this cost exactly. We've got... Oh, and there's something underneath, too. All right. This is cool. It is a Outdoor Tools rescue card. So it comes with, initially, here's a little bit of cordage, it looks like. And cordage is never a bad thing. It makes sense probably for the whistle. I'm going to say this is about 2, maybe 3 feet. Just basic nylon cord. But that's not bad. I mean, it would go around easily the tiniest whistle. So these bricks here, these little blocks, are about 1 inch. So this thing is maybe 1.5 inches, and we'll see. Alright. I'm honestly kind of impressed with that. Probably take the keyring off and maybe throw this in a tin or a kit or something, but That's not terrible for being such a tiny whistle. And these, so I'll be honest, when I've seen these in the past, they've always seemed a little cheesy, but at the same time, it's one of these utility cards. Victronox is probably the most well known for these, and I am not going to look. I just realized that's pointing up. I don't want to look at the directions yet to see what's in it. I just kind of want to get into it. Alright, looks like a can opener, and then a little driver. That's pretty chunky, too. That actually feels fairly solid on there. We've got... Alright, tweezers. Pretty good so far. Something else in here. Ended toothpick, so all the classic Victronox stuff so far. Looks like we've got a ruler on the back. Goes up to 6 centimeters. And on the other side up to 3 inches, so that's not bad. We've got at the end here... Alright, that is a little ferro rod. Pretty small, but still pretty cool. It's about 1 inch long. I mean, that's pretty convenient. I've seen a lot of these cards, and a ferro rod is not always in them, so I like that. Whoa. That is a mean-looking little knife here. It's smooth inside, so if you wanted to hang on to this and really punch something with it, that's a mean-looking little jabber. It's got the classic little wrenches in it. Mostly serrated. Let's take a look, see how sharp this is. Oof, would still need sharpened. But, boy. I mean, not gonna lie, that's pretty gnarly looking. But it stows pretty easily in here. And this thing really isn't too thick for having so much stuff on it. It's got a little compass. We'll see if this tracks. It's saying north is directly... Let's see if the camera will catch it. Which way? Directly behind me. And actually, that is fairly accurate. North is maybe a little more this way than straight at me, but that's not too bad. And then a little magnifying glass. Alright, let's see. I think that is everything. The flint, the blade, the magnifying, the compass, the can opener, tweezers, and what is E? So we've got this guy here. Oh, it's a knife grinder. Okay, that's actually kind of neat. So if you wanted to, you could actually take this super crazy looking knife thing and maybe file it a little bit, put a little finer edge on it. That's actually kind of cool. That's a neat little card. Alright, and there is one last thing in here, actually. Let's see. I know what this is. It's a utility card. So this is... I mean, it looks a little different than some of the other ones I've seen. This one's very wrench-focused, it looks like. Still has your butterfly wrench, M5, 6, 4, M3, can opener. This one does not have an edge on it, which kind of makes sense given the edges in this card, the edge on the knife itself. I really like this logo. I just think that's super cool. This Ice Pandy is Pandy. And I like that everything's labeled. Smartphone slot, butterfly wrench. What's that say? Cable bender. Everything's labeled as opposed to just being on a card and telling you what it is. And everything's measured. So that's actually kind of cool. You usually don't see everything labeled on one of these like that. It comes with this tiny little instruction manual that just tells you everything that's in there. This is Outdoor Tools Multifunction Rescue Card is what it's calling it. So what I'm noticing, obviously EDC, but right now it's very pocket focused, right? This is a wallet pocket thing, and EDC innately is about carrying things, but at the same time, this is very slim. This could almost go in a wallet, or at least it's fairly, inconspicuous. This could easily slide into any wallet. Yeah, so there's the Mangarista. It's been my EDC wallet lately, and yeah, that slides right in there. I could easily carry that in a wallet if I wanted to. So, so far, I mean, The blade edges are questionable on this, but for this being under 15 bucks, I actually really dig this. This is neat. This is fun. And I personally, I'm going to look into, what is this? Is Pandy, Ice Pandy, and see what else they might have. Again, these Father's Day, Christmas, birthday packages can be iffy, but if this was under 15 bucks, I think it's pretty cool. Okay, so now we're going to get into the other package, see what we have here. Okay. I got a couple things in here. Alright. Start first with... Well, I want to see what this is in a second, but I'm going to start first with... This caught my eye immediately. It's a money clip knife. So I like... This is, again, I'm getting a theme here of kind of wallet carry, money carry. Like, so far, this is all stuff I could carry kind of anywhere, it seems like, and it'd still be pretty inconspicuous. So the money clip knife, that's actually pretty neat. Hold on, let me take a look at something. Okay, so I want to compare this to two things. One is an actual money clip, and you can see it's actually, the money clip portion itself, it's a little bigger than a regular money clip. The next thing to compare it to is my Civivi Banter. This guy is pretty small, just about 3 inches closed, just about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just over 5 inches open. So this would be kind of my smaller carries here, but I actually really like this. It's not that much bigger than a regular money clip. It's still smaller than a full-size knife, and the Civivi Banter is still pretty small for what it is. But I actually really dig this. It's got the thumb stud just on one side. It might be reversible, although that might be a little weird for, yeah, it's really only one-handed. That actually feels pretty good. I like this. So this is the money clip knife. I feel like if I played with the hinges, it might be a little easier as far as opening and closing. I'll tell you what, let's see what it's like to actually put some money in this. Ooh, that is tight. But at the same time, that's really not too bad. And if I really wanted to make this just look, I guess, less threatening or less obvious, I might even take the thumb stud off itself. It would kind of turn this into a two-hand open on the knife, but at the same time, it'd be a pretty easy way to carry a knife. There are a few things with this. It is very stiff to open. Let's take a look at the blade, see how well it cuts. I know I'm just cutting at the same postcard. Actually, that's not terrible out of the box. Okay. I feel like this would take a point pretty easy, keep an edge rather. It doesn't say what kind of steel it is on the box. I don't know if I'll be able to. It's just stainless steel. Overall, though, the money pocket clip, that's kind of a cool one. I like it. It's small and pretty easy to carry. I like that. The last one here, Q-Shave Multifunction Wallet Comb Multifunctional Wallet. Okay, so it's got a lot going on here apparently. Q-Shave is dedicated to the considerate daily life quality and convenience. We are more than happy to provide you with quality shave with maximum enjoyment in the most convenient and cost-effective way. So I do have a beard, and I wonder if that's what drove this one. I like the picture on the front. I have no idea what this is, but it looks like... Let's take a look here. Oh, okay, so it's another card, but check this out. this guy has an actual comb in it. So something my wife knows that I've been looking for a while is a comb, and I've carried different ones, I've dealt with different ones, but an actual EDC comb is something I've been looking for a lot. I have not seen this before. This is an actual heavy-duty metal comb built onto one of these cards. It's got a bottle opener, it's got the wrench on it. That's kind of neat. It has the diagram, screwdriver. So this picture here where it's the circle, that's a blade breaker, or at least a kind of a wrenching point bottle opener, and a hex, and then an actual comb. So you can't see it, but I am using it off camera, and I will tell you, that's fantastic on the beard. The Q shave. And you know what? Because I tried the other one in my wallet too, I'm going to try this in the wallet, although it's probably not something I would just shove in the wallet by itself with these teeth like that. So I'm going to steal the sleeve off of this one. See if it fits. So it's about the same size as the other wallet card. It's just a little bit longer. It's literally no wider. So if that's the case, it fits in there just fine. And it fits in the wallet. Oh, it fits great. So that's a big score. And honestly, this doesn't have all the same functionality. It obviously shares some of the same things with this other wallet piece. But this, I'm not gonna lie, is going in my everyday carry. This is possibly gonna ride in my wallet. I don't know how I feel about sitting on this, if it would bend the teeth on this, but I am super happy with it. So all in all, the mystery box build with the Q shave, the Ispandi card, the money clip knife. So I know that all of this was under $15. And if you give me a second, I am going to pause the video and find out what everything cost and get a final price on everything. So 1 second here. Okay, so she forwarded it to me. What we're looking at, the Q shave was $9. The money clip knife by Sizcom was $8.33. And the gift pack here, let's take a look, was $12. So overall, none of this cost more than $12. And honestly, I'm super happy with it. This is kind of cool. I like that this is very much a wallet loadout. I mean, I don't know that well, maybe you could definitely fit, if I really wanted to, I could definitely store this little whistle in my Mangarista wallet here. That's really not, I mean, it's tiny, but it's better than, you know, blowing your vocal cords out trying to yell. So overall, I think this is a total success, and overall, this stuff would be pretty easy to stick in my dad carry pouch, and I really like this knife for what it is. Like I said, I think I'll play with the, with maybe the, yeah, I might play with the tension on some of this, remove the thumb stud, but this may very well end up becoming a money clip when I need to actually carry cash as opposed to just carrying in my wallet. The Q shave is for sure, if not going in my wallet itself, absolutely going in my regular EDC, just to have something this nice. Even for my hair itself, being winter, I'm always wearing a hat when it's cold, so I need something to comb my hair, I need something for my beard. I really like this utility card. There's, like I said, the blade needs sharpened, really, but there's a lot of function to it. For under $12, I think all of these are a win. This card here, while this is pretty common, you can get multi-packs of these cards, these utility cards. I like this one just because I actually do handle a fair amount of nuts and bolts. So for me, this one actually has more use than maybe it would for other people. Utility cards really are what you make of them, but I will say for the 12 bucks, there's a lot to this personally that I really like. This card that has all this to it, the fact that it comes with this utility card, the fact that it comes with the whistle, the cord, and even this knife tool. Like I said, I think what I might do is actually pull this portion off of it and maybe put this in something else, maybe even just lay it flat in another kit, because there's a lot of utility just to this. So overall, I think it's a big win. I'm just kind of rambling on at this point and playing with stuff because it's neat, but the build an EDC mystery box challenge, total success. Thank you for spending your time with me. I'll put links to everything down in the bottom, so if you want to pick up any of this budget stuff, I think she knocked it out of the park. I'm pretty happy. I think there's some cool stuff here. But yeah, thank you as always. If you could, like, subscribe, share this, and most importantly, leave a comment. I love talking about EDC. I would love to talk about any of this, and I'm gonna carry this stuff around for a while. I think you shouldn't judge anything just out of the box without really seeing how it works for you. So I'm gonna carry this stuff around for a couple weeks, see how I feel about it before I really give it a final up and down, grade, and maybe I'll update later on this in the comments. So keep an eye on the comments themselves. But yeah, thank you so much. As always, stay safe, be prepared, and have a great day.